Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you varsity softball as your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on Trenton. A very windy day today, but they're going to try and get this game in anyway. First up to bat for Trenton will be Trishelle Andino. Pitching for Lawrence, we've got Emily Chu on the mound. First pitch tipped and sent foul for a strike. Strike two, a called strike there for Chu. One more and she can put Andino away. In comes the pitch, and it's a grounder. Throw to first is there in plenty of time, and first out. That will bring up Jude Bethay batting for Trenton. Here's the first pitch to Bethay, and she'll foul that one off for a strike. 0-1 the count. Bethay back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. That'll be low for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Chu sizing up the batter. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be hit foul for a strike. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be called a ball. 2-2 the count. Now Chu with the pitch. That one gets loped out to the outfield. And Bethay will make it to first base. Next up to bat for Trenton will be Nikki Blackshear. Blackshear waiting on the first pitch, and Chu's going to deliver. Swing and a miss, strike one. Comes the next pitch, strike two. Blackshear taking time to take a practice swing. Now she's back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And strike three. Strikeout for Chu. Next up, Jalea Lewis will be batting for Trenton. Lewis is the first baseman. Swing and a miss. Runner goes for second. Little collision there, but I think she's going to be safe and hopefully okay as well. Yep, everybody's up and doing fine. Runner is safe at second. Meanwhile, Lewis stepping back into the box. Ready for her next pitch. Runner at second. And she'll get a piece of that one, but it goes foul. Lewis looking for the pitch, swing and a miss, and I think that will do it. Yes, that will be called an out. So that will end the top of the first inning. Score tied up 0-0. Cardinals will be coming up to bat momentarily.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
And welcome to the bottom of the first inning. Lawrence Cardinals are at bat. Pitching for Trenton is Evanly Vasquez on the mound. And first batter up for Lawrence will be Katie Kofrida. Kofrida's going to pop that one up, but it goes foul. Strike one. Now here comes the next pitch to Kofrida. That one's a little high for a ball. 1-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. A 1-2 count. Next pitch. That'll be low for a ball. 2-2 the count. Vasquez is getting ready for her next pitch. There it comes. And that will bounce across the plate for another ball. Full count. Take a moment there to tie a shoe, and we'll be back to the game. Next pitch to Kofrida. And she'll pop that one up in the air. It's going to drop foul. Count remains 3-2. So Vasquez will get the ball back and head back out to the pitcher's mound and get set to deliver another pitch to Kofrida. Kofrida pops one up. It drifts foul. No play made. We'll line up and try it again. Count still 3-2. Here's the pitch to Kofrida. That one's high, and she'll take a walk. First runner on base for the Cardinals. That will bring up Paige Liamson batting for Lawrence. First pitch to Liamson. She looked for the bunt. Didn't happen. Ball was high. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Throw to first was a little wild, but no harm done. Vasquez getting ready to deliver the pitch. Here it comes. And that one's going to roll by. And runner will advance to second. So Kofrida over on second base now as Lawrence getting closer to getting that first run. Next pitch to Liamson. That one's going to bounce by for a ball. And stolen base for Kofrida as she's now in scoring position. Vasquez trying to regain control. Here's the pitch. And that's going to walk Liamson. So runners now on first and third. Coming up to bat, Emma Cotroci. First pitch to Cotroci. That was going to be a little wide, and runner will advance to second. So Paige Williamson on second, Katie Kafrida on third. Lawrence in a good position to get some runs. Next pitch to Cotroci, and she's going to bunt. The throw is dropped. That's going to bring a runner home. And Cotroci is going to end up on second. So first run of the game, Lawrence in the lead, 1-0. Lawrence once again has runners on second and third, and Allie McGuire now steps into the batter box for Lawrence. First pitch to McGuire. That one's going to be high for ball one. Vasquez getting ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. And that's going to be pounded into the outfield. Brings a runner home. And we're going to get a double out of that as McGuire manages to run over to second while everyone's tossing the ball around. 2-0 the score now for Lawrence. Next up to bat for Lawrence will be Emily Chu, Lawrence's pitcher. So pitcher versus pitcher. First pitch to Chu is high for a ball. Last game out, Chu showed us that she can not just pitch, she can also hit. Let's see what she can do this time. Here's the next pitch. Low for ball two. Vasquez returns to the mound after retrieving the ball. And she'll get ready to deliver the next pitch. That one's popped up by Chu and caught for the first out. But Cotroci's going to steal home for another run, and McGuire's going to steal third. So the sacrifice fly by Chu brings in another run and advances the base runner. Next up for Lawrence, Caitlin Sanjek. First pitch to Sanjek is just a little high for ball one. Vasquez delivers a pitch, low for ball two. Next pitch by Vasquez. High for ball three. Sanjak waiting for a pitch to her liking to see if she can pound one out of the park. Here's the pitch. That'll be low for... Oh, that snuck in there for a strike. Okay, 3-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. That'll be low for ball four, and Sanjak will get the walk. Runners now on first and third. Coming up to bat will be Sienna Cruz. First pitch to Cruz. Attempted bunt is going to go foul. That'll count as a strike. Runners will hold at first and third. Next pitch to Cruz. That was going to be high for a ball. And Sanjak will steal second. Next pitch to Cruz. Ball two. 2-1 the count. Runners on second and third. Lawrence already up 3-0 in the first inning. Here's the pitch to Cruz. Ball three. 3-1 to count. Now Vasquez ready for her next pitch. Cruz lets that one go by for ball four, and she'll get the walk. Base is now loaded. Next up at bat for Lawrence will be Jamie Seidman. First pitch to Seidman. Ball one. Ooh, that one's actually called for a strike. Okay, 0-1 the count now. Here's the next pitch. And she'll get a piece of that one right past the first baseman. Run comes home. All the runners advance, and we've still got the bases loaded as Lawrence picks up yet another goal, another score. That makes the score now 4-0 in favor of Lawrence. And stepping into the batter's box for Lawrence, Caitlin Mulray, the last batter in the batting order for Lawrence. First pitch to Mulroy. She'll pop that one up in the air and it'll go foul. Strike one. Vasquez back on the mound, ready to pitch another one. Here's the pitch to Mulray. And that one's going to go by, allowing a runner to steal home. Another run for Lawrence. 5-0 the score now in favor of Lawrence. Runners on second and third. And Caitlin Mulray still at bat. Here's the pitch to Mulray. And she gets a piece of that one and lopes it out into the outfield, bounces past the outfielders, and we're clearing the bases. Mulray going for third. Mulray's going to go all the way home. A home run driving in two other runs, so 3 runs for Mulray. That will bring the score now to 8-0 in favor of Lawrence. And we're ready to start at the top of the batting order. That will bring up Katie Kerfrida batting for Lawrence. Her first at bat today, she was walked. Taking her time getting into the batter's box. There she goes. Katie Kerfrida. First pitch to Kerfrida. And she'll pop that one up and foul. Strike one. Vasquez looking for a fresh ball. And here comes a ball for Vasquez. Now Vasquez getting ready to deliver the next pitch. Kerfrida pops that one foul for strike two. Kafrida steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch, and she gets a piece of that one. That's roped in the outfield in between the two outfielders. And Kafrida going for rounding second, headed for third. She's going to go all the way. She's going to go all the way, and Kafrida gets a home run. That brings the score now to 9-0 in favor of Lawrence. That will bring up Paige Liamson, batting for her second time this inning. Last time up, she was walked. After what Kafrida did, Liamson's got a tough act to follow. First pitch to Liamson, and she gets a piece of that when it goes to second base. The throw to first is a little wide, and Liamson's going to advance to second. She'll hold at second, so double there for Liamson. That will bring up Emma Catroci for her second time at bat today. Her first time at bat, she managed to get a double. Pitch to Catroci, ball one. Second pitch to Catroci, ball two. Good leaping by the catcher there to keep that one from getting away. Here's the next pitch. That one's going to roll in for ball three. And now Catroci will step back into the batter's box. Here's the next pitch. And she'll swing on that one. Pops it up in the air. Oh, and Vasquez unable to catch that one. I didn't catch the call on that one, but Catroci is returning to the batter's box. Here's the pitch. That'll be tipped foul. Vasquez retrieves the ball. And here comes the pitch to Catroci. Catroci sends a grounder over to third base. There's the throw to first. And she'll be safe. That will bring up Allie McGuire, who also got a double in her first at bat this inning. Pitch to McGuire is low, ball one. Here's the next pitch. Ball two. Next pitch. Ball three. Big hit batter, and that's going to advance the runners. So runners on first and second now. That will bring back Emily Chu, the Lawrence pitcher. She'll get her second at bat. First time she popped up in the air, was caught for an out. First pitch to Chu is ball one. She gets a piece of that one, but it's going to go foul. Strike one. Lawrence leading 9-0 over Trenton. Score 9-0, all in the first inning. The Lawrence bats have been active. Now here's the next pitch to Chu, and she sends that one out to the outfield. The throw is going to go to the pitcher. Runner will hold at third base. So bases are loaded once again for Lawrence, as Caitlin Sanjak will be coming out to bat. This is her second time at bat this inning. First time she was walked. First pitch to Sanjak, high for ball one. Here's the next pitch. Ball two. It's been a tough inning for Vasquez. Vasquez delivers the next pitch. Ball three. Sanjak waiting for the next pitch. And that will be another walk for Sanjak. That will drive a run home, bringing the score up to 10-0 now. That will bring Sienna Cruz up to bat for her second time this inning. In her previous at bat, she was walked. First pitch to Cruz. And that's going to do it for the first inning, as the teams will retire to the dugout and we'll move into the second inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
That will bring us to the top of the second inning. Cardinals had a fantastic first inning. They've scored 10 runs. Trenton has quite a bit of catching up to do at this point. And leading off for Trenton this inning will be Triona Andina. Second pitch to Andino. That'll be a ball. Here comes the pitch. That'll be another ball. Here's the pitch. That one's going to strike. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be one out for Trenton. Next up will be Jayasa Robinson, batting for Trenton. Chu on the mound looking her over. She'll send one in there, and Robinson has a slow swing there and does not connect. Strike one. Strike two. Chu readies the pitch. And Robinson sends that one out. That'll be a single for Robinson. So Trenton with a runner on base. Next up at bat for Trenton will be Evanly Vasquez. She's been pitching. Now looking to do something else, watching the third base coach for a signal. Here comes the first pitch from Chu. Attempted bunt is fouled out for strike one. Vasquez steps back into the box. Chu with the pitch. And there's a bunt. Throw to first gets there in plenty of time, and that's out number 2.
Good job, C.
Runner will hold at second.
Good job, C.
Next up will be Kaylee Jaquez. Jaquez is a center fielder. Chu with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Chu starting to show a little bit of speed on some of those pitches. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball one. 1-1 the count. Chu's next pitch. And she'll get a hold of that one. Sends it out. And runner will score. Oh, and the runner then gets tagged out at second. That will do it for the top of the second inning, and we'll move into the bottom of the second inning with Lawrence leading 10-1 over Trenton, and Lawrence will be coming up to bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Welcome to the bottom of the second inning. Sienna Cruz will be stepping into the batter's box for Lawrence as the first batter. Vasquez getting ready for the pitch. Here it comes. That'll be high for ball one. Next pitch to Cruz. That'll be called for a strike. 1-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. That'll be a ball. 2-1 the count. That pitch just a little high. 3-1 the count. Vasquez setting up. Here's the delivery. That'll be tipped foul by Cruz. 3-2 the count. Now Vasquez gets ready for the next pitch. That's going to go by Cruz for a foul, for a ball, and Cruz will take a walk. That will bring back Jamie Seidman, who singled in the first inning. First pitch to Seidman. That'll be called for a strike. Here's the next pitch. And Seidman gets a hold of that. It's over to the second base. And runner is tagged out. Seidman gets the first, but Cruz is tagged out at second. So one away. That'll bring up the final batter in the order for Lawrence, Caitlin Mulroy. Mulroy had a homer in the first inning. She'll let that one go by for a ball.
It's got worse. We're under.
Vasquez delivers the pitch. Little low for ball 2. Here's the next pitch. And that one's tagged. Oh, right over to second base it goes for a tagged out. So Seidman tagged out and Mulroy gets on to first base. 2 outs for Lawrence. And we'll return to the top of the order with Katie Kofrida. Kofrida's had a walk and a home run. Now Mulroy steals second. Kofrida readies herself for that next pitch. Here it comes. And she'll send that one out to the outfield. That's going to get past the outfielders. And runners are advancing. Kofrida going for third, going all the way. And she'll get a homer and drive in Mulroy as well for 2 more runs. So 12-1 the score now in favor of Lawrence. And stepping up to the plate will be Paige Liamson, who was walked and got a double earlier in the game. Here's the first pitch to Liamson. She'll pop that one up in the air. And it'll drop foul. That'll be a strike against Liamson. Vasquez readying herself for the pitch. There it goes. And that one's called for a strike. Strike 2. Now Vasquez with the pitch. That'll be high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Liamson waiting for the next pitch. She gets a piece of that one. It's a grounder towards the outfield. And Liamson is going to make some tracks on the field. She's rounding third. And she's going to go all the way home on that one. So home run for Liamson. That will bring the score now to 13-1 in favor of Lawrence. Scheduled to bat next for Lawrence would be Emma Cotroci. Cotroci's got a double and a single in her past 2 at-bats today. And she'll be looking for more. Here's the first pitch to Cotroci. That'll be a ball. Second pitch to Catroci, and she'll pop that one up in the air. And that'll be caught for an out. And that will do it for the second inning, as Trenton will leave the field with the score of 13-1.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Welcome to the third inning. Cardinals take to the field. And Shaneret Garcia will be at bat for Trenton. Here's the next pitch to Garcia. That'll be a ball. Now Chu readies the next pitch. In it comes. That'll be low for a ball. Here's the pitch. Another ball. And that will walk the runner, as Garcia will take her base. That will bring Trenton around to the top of their batting order. That'll bring up Trishelle Andino. Here's the pitch to Andino. And runner steals second. Now Andino waiting the next pitch. Called for a strike. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Andino gets a grounder, gets past the pitcher. No throw. Runners are safe at first and third. That will bring up Jude Bethea. Bethea got a single her last time at bat. Bethea coming over to have a quick chat with the third base coach. Meanwhile, umpires are speaking with the Lawrence players to make sure everyone knows exactly what's expected. Tell you one thing that's expected is rain. You can see the dark rain clouds in the background. It's been very windy today, which has been helping to carry the balls out towards the outfield whenever there's a good hit. We're expecting rain to move into the area shortly. Now Bethea ready for the next pitch. Here's a pitch. Called for a strike. Throw to third just to keep the runner honest. Here's the next pitch. Another strike. Runner advances to second. Stolen base. Bethea gets a piece of that one, goes right past the third baseman. He picked up in the infield and thrown towards home, but is going to get there too late as a runner scores. So 13-3 the score now. Lawrence still leading. Runner on second. Stepping up to the plate, Nikki Blackshear. Blackshear struck out in her first at bat. She'll be looking to improve on that. Here's first pitch. That goes by for a strike. Chu looks her over, and she'll send it in another time. That was a little low for a ball. Here comes the next pitch. There's a grounder to third, throw to first. That will put her away, but the runner advances to third. That'll bring up Triona Andino. I'm sorry, I'm one ahead there. That's Jalea Lewis. Pitch to Lewis. That's low for a ball. Here's the next pitch. Swing and miss. That'll be a strike. Ball's tipped foul. Ball not in play, so no run. Here's the next pitch. And that's definitely a strike. Lewis will head for the dugout. And out will come Triona Andino. Runner on third looking to go home. That pitch goes by for a strike. Second pitch is low for a ball. Ball two. 2-1 to count. That's a called strike. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That one's hit right up the middle. Throw to first, and that will do it for the top of the third. Cardinals leading 13-3 over Trenton, and Cardinals will be coming up to bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Allie McGuire will lead off for the Cardinals in the batting order for this round. First pitch to McGuire, wide for a ball. McGuire doubled her first time at bat today. Here's a pitch. That'll bounce by for ball two. Next pitch. She'll get a piece of that one, but it'll bounce. Well, looks like it's in play. And she'll be safe at third base. Took a little time to get that one ball back into the infield. McGuire made full advantage of it. Got a triple out of what could have very easily just been held to a single. Good base running by McGuire. Now it appears we have a pinch hitter coming in next. I believe that is Paige Van Heis, left-handed batter. Hard to see the number from here. Second pitch to Van Heis. Swing and a miss. Here comes the next pitch. That one's popped up in the air. It's caught for the out, but the runner will tag up and go for home, and it's another run for Lawrence as Paige Van Heis gets the sacrifice fly to bring the runner home to make the score 14-3 in favor of Lawrence. Ann Sino will step up to the plate for Lawrence. First time we've seen her in this game. Here's the pitch to Sino, and she sends it right back at the pitcher. Ball gets away, and she'll beat the throw to get a single out of that one. Nice running by Sino. Next up will be Alex Murphy batting for Lawrence. Here's another substitute we haven't seen before in this game. Here's the first pitch to Murphy. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the next pitch to Murphy. She'll pop that one up for strike number two. And Vasquez goes over to retrieve the ball. Here's the next pitch to Murphy. That'll be a little inside for ball one. Here's the pitch. That'll go by for another ball. I take that back. That was called for a strike, and that's going to send her back to the dugout. Next up, Jamie Seidman. She singled both times at bat today. That one goes by for a ball. Here's the next pitch. Low for ball two, and we got a stolen base. Runner advances to second. Now Vasquez returns to the pitcher's mound. Here comes the next pitch. And she'll send that one out, but it's foul ball for a strike. Seidman getting a hold of the ball, just pulled it a little bit towards the first base line. Vasquez readies the next pitch. Here it comes. That one's called for a strike. 2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. That's high for ball three. Full count. Here's the pitch. And she'll take a walk. So Seidman ends up on first base. Runners on first and second. Next batter steps up for Lawrence. Can't read the number there, but it's a lefty. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Vasquez with the next pitch. That one's high for ball two. Next pitch by Vasquez. High for ball three. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball four. Runner takes the base. That will load up the bases as Katie Kerfrida will come back up to bat. She's walked and gotten 2 home runs this game. Dangerous person to have at the bat with the bases loaded. First pitch, high for a ball. Next pitch to Kerfrida. Swing and a miss. Runners are going to advance, and we'll get 1 run come home on that one on a wild pitch. Kerfrida is still at the plate. Runners on second and third. Here's the next pitch to Kerfrida, and she sends that one out towards the outfield. That one's going to get over the outfielders. Taking a long time to bring it in, and Kerfrida's rounding third, headed for home. And she'll get her 3rd home run of the game. That will bring the score now to 18-3 in favor of Lawrence. And stepping up to the plate, I'm expecting to see Paige Liamson, although they've been putting in a lot of substitutes lately, so we'll have to wait and see. That is, in fact, Paige Liamson. Liamson's had a double and a home run this game, so she's been doing well with the bat as well. First ball is a ball. Next pitch to Liamson. That rolls by for ball two. Here comes the pitch. That bounces by for ball three. Here comes the next pitch. That'll be high for ball four. And for the second time this game, Paige Liamson is going to walk. Next up will be Abby Duncan, batting for Lawrence. First time she's been at the plate today. First pitch to Duncan, high for ball one. Here comes the next pitch. Wide for ball two. Next pitch to Duncan. And she'll get a piece of that one. Lands in the outfield. And runners will hold at first and second. Next up, Allie McGuire returns to the plate. First pitch to McGuire is low for a ball one. McGuire's had a double and a triple so far this game. Next pitch. She'll send that one way outside. That's gone good distance. The outfielders are chasing it. Here comes McGuire rounding third, and she's going to gently run towards home. And there she scored, bringing the tally now to 19 runs for the Lady Cards. Trenton with 3. Now I believe that's Paige Van Heist coming back up to bat for Lawrence. She'll let that one go by for a ball. Next pitch. That was a grounder to the pitcher. Throw to first is going to be in time, and that'll be an out. That will finish up the inning. Score Cardinals 19, Trenton 3. We'll be back in a moment with the top of the 4th inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
For those of you just tuning in, we're at the top of the 4th inning. The Lady Cards have just taken to the field. They've been on a real tear this game as they're up 19-3 over Trenton. Stepping into the batter's box for Trenton will be Josiah Robinson. Last time at bat, she managed to get a single. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss by Robinson. Chu sends the next pitch in. Strike 2 on Robinson. And Chu will send a third pitch in. Little high. That'll be a ball. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll do it. Strike out. That brings up Emily Vasquez, the pitcher. First pitch to Vasquez, low for ball 1. And it looks like we've had a hit batter there. So Vasquez will head to first base. That will bring up Kaylee Jaquez. Here's the pitch to Jaquez. Low for a ball. Here's the next pitch, and it's a bunt. Throw to first gets there in time. Runner advances to second. That will bring up Cinneret Garcia batting for Trenton. Waiting for Garcia to come out to the batter's box. And there she comes. Except that is not Garcia. That is Kenya Evans, who's in the batter's box. Here's the pitch to Evans. That's a ball. Here's the next pitch. That's a grounder. Throw to first. Oh, that one's dropped. And she'll be safe at first. Runners at first, second, and third. Bases loaded. And now we've got Trishelle Andino back up at the box. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Andino's been thrown out at first and had a single this game. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. I'm sorry, that one's called a strike. Just got into the zone there. Next pitch to Andino. That one's popped up. Couldn't make the catch. And runner's going to score on that one. 19-4 the score now. Lawrence still in the lead. And we got Jude Bethea going back up to the plate. Bethea's got a single and a double her last two times at bat. First pitch to Bethea, swing and a miss for a strike. Next pitch, be low for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one's popped foul. Strike two. I've been informed that that's no longer Emily Chu on the mound. That's Paige Van Heis. Van Heis makes the play, throw to first, and that will do it for the inning as the Cards retire Trenton. 19-4 the score. Stay tuned for more exciting softball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Well, it looks like you'll have to tune in another time for more exciting softball action as the game has been declared official. Lawrence Cardinals have been victorious over Trenton. Tune in next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.